Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Irving in at the point guard. They've got Wagner, and it's Frazier in at the small forward position. And here's Stewart, Wagner, and the dunk by Wagner.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
Irving against Stewart. Oh, got that one up quick.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Frazier. Now Wagner. Here's Evans. Off target from three-point range. Here's Stevens. True on the 14-footer.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Evans. Pass to Frazier. Gets a very good look and converts.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Evans. Kicks it out to Wagner. Lots of room. It doesn't go for him.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Irving. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wagner.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Evans. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Irving with it. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Frazier. Here's Evans. No good with the triple. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And that one's good. Wong.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Frazier. And the three-pointer goes. Frazier's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Stewart against Irving. Here's Frazier. Pass to Wagner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
And the visitors call time here. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Spins. Pulls up, high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Maxwell. Stewart, the pass to Maxwell. Deflected. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Ryder. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Stewart, the pass to Maxwell. Now Wagner. Up top, Stewart. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Frazier. Now Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Off target from the baseline. And there's the drive. Here's Wong. Drills the baseline jumper. Wong's got his second basket.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Frazier. He's got 5. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Temple. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Wagner. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. To the paint. Here's Temple. That one's wide left.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Frazier. Now here's Stewart. Here's Frazier. Down low. Wagner. And it's blocked by Irving. And he makes the first. Pickett, he's checked in for Wagner. It's both from the stripe.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Irving against Stewart. Fires from deep. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Frazier. Stewart against Irving. Three-pointer. Ryder, good. It's all knotted up.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There's a minute 17 left now in the first quarter. Irving looking it over. 13 feet out. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 9.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Stewart into the lane. Here's Pickett. hits a three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
50 seconds left in the opening quarter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Outside for Irving. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rebounded by Pickett.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Ryder. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ryder's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Wagner, and it's Maxwell in at the 2. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. The fader can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Launches it from deep. Rodman with a rebound. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Oh, it's stolen. And they're on the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Here's Burton. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Wagner. Out to the wing. Burton. Pass to Maxwell. To the wing. Right side. Pickett. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Irving. No good. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Wagner comes to help to the left wing. And that one's good. Wong's got 7. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Evans, that's good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism. And creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
And there's a pick. Here's Stevens. No good with the elbow jumper.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Wong. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Parker with a screen. Here's Evans. He's got 6.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Wong. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. The home team calls timeout. Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring.
Your home team, Frazier, Stewart.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Evans. Back to Stewart. From 12 feet. No good off the glass. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And the shot's good. Wong's got 11 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And it's good. 2 points. Gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Baseline jumper, and the shot's good by Irving. He's got 13. So it's the home team now, trailing by 2.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Puts up a deep 3, rebounded by Pickett. Pickett's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Stewart. To the left side wing. Here's Frazier. The 3 is up. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Fades. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
The 11-footer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Wong. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason. Why they're up right now.
Stewart against Irving. Pass to Frazier. They set the pick. Here's Pickett. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Pass to Maxwell. Here's Evans. From behind the arc. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Irving for 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Pickett. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. And that one is stuffed right through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's good. Evans has got 8.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
34 seconds left in the second. Nice shot by Stevens. Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Pass to Maxwell. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
24 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Irving. Inside. Pass to Wong. For 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
The tray at the horn knots it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They're clicking from outside, hard cups to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Poole. They've got Wagner, and it's Stewart in at the 1 spot. Poole, the pass to Stevens. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And it's Poole in at the point. Stewart with it. Poole picks him up. Here's Frazier. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Frazier's got 20.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Elbow shot. Pass to Higgins. And that's good from 17 feet. Higgins has got his first points of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Frazier. And here's Stewart. Here's Evans. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. The shot by Evans, no good. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Higgins. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Higgins has gotten his second bucket.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Out to the wing. Here's Evans. Sinks the tray.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for state.
And the visitors call time here. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line, the top free throw shooting teams in the last month.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Takes a turnaround, Jay. No good, off the front rim. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Frazier. Takes a 3. Offensive board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Nice shot by Stevens. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Ryder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ryder's got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Frazier. Here's Evans, guarded by Poole. Here's Frazier. Here's Evans. And the 3 off target. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Frazier. Higgins grabs the miss. Fires from way outside. Rebound. By Evans. Shooting well. Here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Wagner, the pass to Ryder. Here's Frazier. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Shot from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wong's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Ryder, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Both teams will make substitutions. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Now here's Richards. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Now here's Stewart, covered by Richards. Now Stewart. Here's Ryder. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Ryder's got 13.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Here's Frazier, and he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul.
So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And the basket by Higgins.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
That's the way. Here's Stevens. Knocks down the long J. Stevens has got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Over to the left wing, Frazier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's giving his all, but you can't.
Oh, wow! Look at that range!
Are you kidding me?
Timeout, home team.
Oh, that might be the craziest shot I've seen. No rhyme or reason whatsoever.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Stewart. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Frazier. Now here's Wagner. Here's Maxwell. He has 6. Driving in. It's good. Maxwell's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Maxwell's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The shot by Wong, no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
That's good from Stewart. Gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Burton. Here's Maxwell. Give him 8 points now. Offline with a baseline jumper.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Irving, no good. Shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Here's Burton from downtown. The rebound by Wong. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Burton. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Burton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the ball goes out of play. Unable to keep it in.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Up 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Pickett in at the 5, roaming the paint. Frazier, the pass to Maxwell. Sinks it from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Wong. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wong's got 28 points for the game.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Pickett can't hit.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
A deep 3. 4 on the clock. They get it back. From deep three-point land. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. Pass to Evans. Here's Frazier. Here's Maxwell. Knocks down the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Temple. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Puts it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Maxwell. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building. Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables. His team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Evans. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Evans. Over Irving. Evans, that's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
The home team calls timeout.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Stewart, right side. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. The shot by Wong, no good. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Ryder to tie it up. He drops it from range. Ryder's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Irving. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 22 points.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Wagner on the wing. Here's Ryder. Pass to Maxwell.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the steps.
Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. Wide open. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Irving. From 18 feet. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Evans. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. To take the lead, the triple drop.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Shooting 41% here in the fourth. Bucket is good! This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here he goes. Oh, it's off target. From deep three-point range. Oh, it misses. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Irving with a rebound. From deep. Cash from downtown. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
A minute 4 left in the final quarter. Oh, no good. From deep. Oh, he cannot hit. Shooting around 53% in the fourth. Stewart outside. Here's Frazier. Wagner misses the three. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
They turn it over.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
The home team calls timeout. What's the best strategy for them?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Here's Frazier. Oh, the stuff!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
17 seconds left in the final quarter. Puts it up from 12. Oh, it's off! Here's Temple. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And the official. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. What happens here? It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed. After looking it over, the officials have confirmed the basket will not count. We are headed for overtime.
It didn't look like he got it off from here, but that's exactly why we have the replay rule, to try and achieve total accuracy.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And here is Irving. They've got Wagner, and it's Stewart in at the 1. It's money from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Wagner. Tosses it up. Down goes the jumper.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Here's Ryder. Lays it in easily.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
It's good from beyond the arc.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Frazier. That's in! Got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Yes, it's good!
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Shooting the Rock at 58%. Stewart against Irving. Puts up the tray. The free is in.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. Wagner with the rebound.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Here's Stewart. Five on the clock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. The putback. Another shot. And he cashes it in on the layup.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
Oh, it doesn't go. Got 5 of 7 attempts to go here in OT.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Book it! Gone 6 for 8 during overtime. They're rolling. Here's Temple, defended by Wagner. And he gets it to go from the low block.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
The home team calls timeout. missed the jumper. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the three.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cash! Here's Irving. The free ball is down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Fires away from outside. He just drills it from way back.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Things looked a little...